Alright, so today I'm going to show you how to make your own Pokemon proxy cards. These are really good if there's a specific card that you're not sure if you want to buy, if you want to test it in a deck. It's a good idea, but do not bring them to tournaments because they are illegal. But it's a good idea if there's like a specific card that you want, and you can't pull rares like me. I probably only have one EX, but anyways, here's one I made earlier. It's a Dragonite EX. So it's not that bad. It's pretty good. It's not perfect, but I like it. And it's really helpful to use in test decks. So what you're going to do is you're going to click on this 3x3 array. It says Google Apps. When you click on it, you should come to this menu. Click Docs. And you should come to this page if you did everything right. You're going to click blank. And that will create a doc for you. Like that. Okay, then you are going to open another tab. And on that tab, you're going to search pkmncards.com. So once you've gotten there, you are going to look up the card that you want. For example, maybe you want Charizard. Then you are going to find the Charizard you want. Let's say you want this one. You're going to click copy image. You find that by right clicking, by the way. Then you're going to right click when you come back to the dock. And you're going to click paste. Next thing you're going to want to do is click this second one, wrap text. And then you'll come into this menu, click these three dots, it says image options, and then click size and rotation. Now it should open up this. What you're going to do is in the width menu, you're going to type in 2.48, and that will automatically fill in the height as 3.46, because it locks aspect ratio automatically, and it should look like that. So you're going to do that with as many cards as you want, and you're going to move them around to make sure that they're even on the page. So this is my finished patch. I've turned some on their side to fit more on a page. Remember that you can fit a maximum of 8 on letter-sized paper. You're also going to take some Pokemon card backs. You can get these by just looking up Pokemon card back. Click images. The most high quality one you'll find is from Bulbapedia, so if you just keep looking, there should be one. If we don't scroll down too far. Okay, so if you can't find the Bulbapedia one, which I can't currently, then you're also going to try the Wikipedia one, which also works. And you are going to make them the same size and rotation as your previous cards. Then you are going to hold Control, and while holding that down, you are going to click P, and that will bring you into the print menu. Select your printer, click Pages All, copies 1, color, preferably color. If you don't have colored ink, then do black and white, but I'm going to use color. Your paper size will probably be letter. If you're not sure, then talk to your parents, they should know. Pages per sheet 1, margins default, scale default, two-sided no, options, background graphics. Okay, you're going to select the pages that you want. So these are the pages I want. You're going to want one page for the fronts and one page for the backs. So here I have all of that. And then you're going to click print. Okay, so for the next part of this tutorial, it branches into 2 parts. If you have a laminator, you are going to laminate both of the sheets together. If not, you are going to cut out each of these and then paste them onto the Pokemon cards with glue. like Pokemon cards that you already own. Like for example, if I bring it over here to my collection, you can, I can for example cut out Raichu GX and then glue it onto the front of this card, and that will make it kind of look authentic. Otherwise, what you're gonna do if you don't want to ruin your cards and if you have a laminator is you're gonna take one of these clear laminating pouches. You're gonna open it up and you're going to put each sheet into the laminating pouch. So, sheet number one, I'll do this off camera because it's a bit difficult to do one-handed, but you get the point. You're going to put each sheet into the both sheets into the same laminating pouch. Okay, so now I have everything into the laminating pouch, and do not worry about how like together and perfect the sheets are, because you are not going to cut out each card individually, so it's all fine. So next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna wait for your laminator to start up, and then for example on Scotch you need to wait for that blue light. So I'm gonna do that off camera because I don't want to bore you guys. See you then. Alright, it is the moment of truth. The light is on, which means I can put the pouch in. Remember to always put the closed end of the pouch into the laminator first. If you are a minor, make sure to be under parental supervision. So we're going to wait for this. I'll come back to you when I'm done. Alright, so the cards are out. They're looking nice and shiny, as you can see. This is why you don't need to worry about making them too shiny. So even if you've printed out a rare card, you can make it look real, because the lamination makes it look very shiny. If you did not laminate, what you're going to do is you're going to take clear nail polish or a hollow finish spray. I'd suggest clear nail polish because it's a bit cheaper, but if you have hollow finish spray, you're going to apply that to your unlaminated card, and it'll make it super shiny. You can also do that with laminated cards because it's really nice, it makes them super shiny, but it is not necessary because they're already pretty shiny. Alright, so now that you've got that, you're going to cut out each sheet individually. This means that you are not going to cut each card, you are going to just cut out the sheet itself, and that way the two sheets will come out separately because that's how lamination works. I'll show you in a second. So what you're going to want to do is, I've got my scissors. I am not going to cut out each individual card because that will mess it up. I am going to cut out the sheet. So I'm not going to bore you by making you watch the whole thing, but just so you get an understanding. You don't need to cut out the sheets accurately either. Just cut them out, and that's all that you're going to need. But yeah, as you can see, I am not cutting each individual card, I am cutting the sheet itself. And the reason I'm doing that is because the sheets will come apart, which is an important part, and you'll figure out why I'm doing that in a second. Okay, so as you can see, after the cutting each individual sheet, I have two sheets that are laminated on one side and not laminated on the other side. So this is paper, this is plastic, and that's going to be important, and I'll explain why in a second. So now what you are going to do is you are going to cut out one card and one card back, and that is it. You're not going to cut any more than that until later. Okay, so as you can see, I have cut out my Raichu GX front and the card back. Of course, this side is still paper. What you're going to do is you are going to grab a glue stick or some liquid glue if you're able to spread it out properly, and you're going to glue the paper side of each of the cards. If you have liquid glue, make sure to use a popsicle stick to spread out the liquid glue, and be careful with it because you don't want to make your card too wet, otherwise it will be quite difficult. So I have glued them together and I have let them set for a moment, and they look pretty good, but I am not quite done yet. What you're going to do is you're going to find a heavy book or a stone or something that will pressure it down without damaging the card, and just keep it down there so that the glue sticks together well. I think I'm going to use a few books. Right, so I found some books. Shout out to my sister for letting me use these. Her channel is Ahmed Studios. You should go subscribe. She makes gacha life videos, which, if that's your thing, you should totally go subscribe. Even if it isn't, you should subscribe because she's nice. She let me take these books. because I don't really like reading, so I don't really have heavy books. So yeah, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna put them on top of the card, press them down for a few moments, and it should work. Okay, now what you are noticing right now is that a few parts could be like peeling off, and that's just like parts that maybe I've missed. What you're gonna do is you're just gonna go and re-glue them. Okay, so this is your finished card. Once you're done this card, you're going to move on to cutting each card one at a time, because if you have too many, then you'll have a bunch of paper lying around, and that might be a bit annoying. So yeah, just do one at a time. My next one will be Northern GX, which I will do off camera. So you're going to do one front and one back, and then glue them together one at a time. When you're done making all your cards, you're going to lay them out separately to prevent them from getting stuck together. Okay, so that is all that you need to do to make your completed card. As you can see, it looks pretty good. Not that bad. Of course, it does not look real, but when you are making a proxy card, you are not trying to make it look very real. If you are trying to dupe people into believing it is real, and you are spreading false information, then that is not good, and you should probably tell the truth. But I am not the one who is to say how to live your life, so I'm just recommending do not lie, because you will be exposed or it will come back to you. I don't recommend it at all. So if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. I don't want to sound like I'm a like bigger, but just if you did enjoy, then just consider liking. And if you enjoy my content overall, then why not subscribe? Again, I do not want to sound like I am begging for subscribers. I'm just saying, if you do enjoy, then subscribe. If you want, you do not need to do all of this formatting yourself, like if you're not sure how. If you didn't catch that part of the video, then what I can do is just tell me the cards that you want. I will send them to you. You can tell me by either emailing me, which will be in the pinned comment, or DMing me on Instagram, which will also be on the pinned comment. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope this tutorial was helpful, and I will see you all in the next video. Hopefully I can get to uploading more this year. Bye!